In a world where every notification can spike our stress levels, where chaos seems just a news alert away, there's a timeless philosophy that promises not just to soothe, but to strengthen. Stoicism, a school of thought dating back over 2 millennia, isn't just about enduring hardship. It's about transforming every challenge into a chance for personal growth and tranquility. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of Stoicism, exploring how this ancient wisdom can be the anchor in our stormy modern lives. Whether you're dealing with daily frustrations or life-altering changes, Stoicism offers more than just coping mechanisms. It offers a path to a more resilient and meaningful life. Stick around as we unpack 10 powerful Stoic principles that can help you maintain calm, overcome adversity, and live with intention and peace. If you appreciate the insights and stories we share here, the simplest free favor you can do for us is to hit the subscribe button, and please stick with us throughout this exploration to catch every bit of wisdom Stoicism has to offer. Let's get started. View obstacles as opportunities. When life throws a curveball your way, it's easy to see it as a setback or even a roadblock. But what if, instead of a barrier, that obstacle is actually a stepping stone? This is where Stoicism shines, turning traditional thinking on its head by urging us to view obstacles as opportunities. Imagine you've hit a snag in a project that feels like it's pushing your goals further away. Now, instead of getting frustrated, pause and consider what this challenge might teach you. Maybe it's resilience, a new skill, or perhaps it forces you to explore alternatives you wouldn't have considered otherwise. Each challenge has the potential to expand your capabilities and push you towards unexplored paths that could lead to unexpected success. It's not about being unrealistically optimistic, but about harnessing a more strategic approach to problem solving. When you start treating obstacles as opportunities, you shift from being reactive to proactive. You're not just patching up what broke, you're engineering a new pathway that might lead to superior results. This approach doesn't just apply to personal growth, it's equally transformative in professional realms, where innovation often stems from overcoming challenges. So next time you face a setback, take a moment to reflect on what it represents beyond immediate stress or complication. Ask yourself how this obstacle might be repurposed to propel you forward. What seems like a stumbling block might just be the catalyst you need to spur you toward growth and achievement. Embracing this Stoic mindset not only helps navigate the ups and downs of life, but also enriches your journey with continuous learning and evolving. Don't suffer imaginary pains. It's human nature to worry, to spin out scenarios in our heads, especially about things that might go wrong. But here's a Stoic nugget of wisdom. A lot of our suffering is self-created, born from the imaginary pains we concoct in our minds. Think about it. How often have you lost sleep over a meeting that hasn't happened yet, or dreaded a conversation that in reality might never even occur? Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between real and imagined threats, reminding us that we waste a vast amount of energy worrying about things that are not only beyond our control, but may never happen. The key here is not to dismiss our concerns outright, but to critically evaluate them. Is there actual evidence pointing to disaster, or are we just catastrophizing because of past experiences or deep-seated fears? By training ourselves to focus on the present and deal with worries if and when they become reality, we significantly cut down on unnecessary stress. That doesn't mean ignoring possible outcomes. It means not letting hypotheticals control your emotional state. When you catch yourself spiraling into a maze of what-ifs, take a step back. Ground yourself in the now. Ask, what is actually happening? Not just in my head, but in reality. This shift not only conserves your mental energy, it empowers you to channel it towards more productive uses, like solving actual problems as they arise, rather than wasting it on the ghosts of problems that may never materialize. Embracing this aspect of Stoicism can transform how you interact with the world, moving you from a state of constant anxiety to one of proactive, focused action, where you handle real situations with grace and efficiency. Embrace impermanence. Everything in life, from our greatest joys to our deepest sorrows, is fleeting. Understanding that nothing is permanent can initially seem unsettling, but it's also incredibly freeing. It means that no matter what you're going through, whether it's a phase of great success or a period of significant challenges, it will change. Think about the last time you experienced a big change. Maybe it was moving to a new city, changing careers, or even adapting to life's slower rhythms as you age. Each of these transitions embodies impermanence. By acknowledging and accepting that change is inevitable, you can approach life with a more open and flexible mindset. This doesn't just help manage stress, it encourages growth. When you know that change is not just a possibility, but a guarantee, you start to view each shift in your life not as a threat, but as an opportunity to learn and adapt. This concept also teaches us to appreciate the present moment more deeply. Knowing that the current situation, good or bad, won't last forever, pushes us to live more fully in the now. Consider the beauty of a sunset, the laughter of a friend, the challenge of a new workout. If we recognize that these moments are temporary, we're more likely to savor them, to be fully present rather than distracted by regrets about the past or worries about the future. Embracing impermanence also means letting go of clinging to the way things should be. It allows us to celebrate life's highs and handle its lows with calm acceptance, knowing that this too shall pass. This stoic principle doesn't just help us cope with life's inevitable changes, it empowers us to navigate them with grace, making the most of each moment as it comes and goes. Master the art of detachment. This is a powerful tool for maintaining your peace in a world that often feels like it's pulling you in 100 different directions. When we talk about detachment, it doesn't mean becoming emotionless or cutting yourself off from the world. It's about cultivating a healthy distance between yourself and the things that can disrupt your peace of mind. Detachment involves recognizing what we can control and relinquishing our grip on what we can't. For instance, you can control your effort and your attitude, but the outcome, not always. Whether it's a job application, a medical test, or even the behavior of a friend, there are outcomes that lie beyond our direct influence. By detaching from these results, we shield our inner peace from being too tightly bound to variables outside our control. Think about how liberating this can be. Instead of getting caught up in frustration over a delayed flight, you could choose to use that time to read, meditate, or strike up an interesting conversation. By practicing detachment, you change the focus from what's happening around you to how you choose to respond to it. This shift not only reduces stress, but also increases your agency, empowering you to navigate life's ups and downs with clarity and intention. Cultivate resilience. Life will inevitably challenge us, and the ability to bounce back from setbacks is vital for our mental well-being. Resilience, a core tenet of Stoicism, teaches us to accept what we cannot change while finding strength in our responses. When faced with adversity, instead of succumbing to despair, reflect on what you can learn from the experience. Consider the story of a renowned artist who faced multiple rejections before achieving acclaim. Each rejection was a lesson, not a failure, shaping their craft and resolve. Stoicism encourages us to see such challenges not as final judgments, but as integral parts of our journey. Cultivating resilience means embracing discomfort, understanding that each trial can fortify our character and enhance our capacity to thrive. To build resilience, practice reframing negative experiences. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I emerge stronger? This shift in perspective transforms adversity into a catalyst for growth, reminding us that every setback can pave the way for new opportunities. Practice gratitude. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to focus on what we lack rather than what we have. Gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice that shifts our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Taking time to reflect on the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small, can profoundly impact our emotional well-being. Begin by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, jot down 3 things you appreciate, whether it's a supportive friend, a moment of beauty in nature, or the comfort of a cozy home. This practice cultivates a mindset of appreciation, helping us to recognize the richness of our lives even amid challenges. Stoicism teaches us that gratitude is not contingent on our circumstances. By consciously acknowledging the good, we can foster resilience and joy regardless of external conditions. This simple yet profound shift can transform our perspective, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and positivity. Seek wisdom in silence. In a world saturated with noise, both literal and metaphorical, finding moments of silence is essential for clarity and introspection. Stoicism advocates for regular reflection and contemplation as a means of understanding ourselves and our place in the world. Set aside time each day for silence, whether through meditation, a quiet walk, or simply sitting in stillness. This practice allows you to connect with your inner thoughts and emotions. In these moments of solitude, seek wisdom by asking yourself probing questions. What do I value most? How do I want to respond to life's challenges?